Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Pretty cool text effect. It's not going to work with every word, but if you had double T's or even AT, uh, would work the best. So I just drew it out in, this is Arial Black. This was actually Impact. But I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to grab my shape tool and I'm going to grab, so this thing is 4.9 big. I'm going to grab that node and I'm going to make it 2.5. That's too little. Let's make it 3.5. You want it about right there. And then I'm going to grab this other one and make it 3.5. Now, I would strongly suggest that you take it and go to Object and break the letters apart. Then take this and I'm going to turn them into a curve. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't have to, but I'm going to left click, no fill, right click outline. And by turning them into a curve, I have nodes now. And you could do this several ways, but I'm just going to take these, holding down the control button, take those two nodes and just move them over. I don't know why. Grab just those two, hold down the control button and move them over there. I'd go ahead and take that line out. And then you could grab the node from the other part, holding down your control button. What your control button does, it keeps you from doing this. So if you hold down the control button, you could go right to that E. Whoop. So grab those two nodes, hold down your control button, and go right. And you could do it. You could bring in parallel or indexing line. And then like if you say the T maybe is too thick, you could always grab all the nodes on the bottom and just move them up, holding down your control button. Do that. Then you could raise your T up a little bit. So now this thing is 3.5 wide. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 4. And I'm going to take my smart fill tool. This is pretty important. Go ahead and fill them in. That's going to create new items, new objects. And then Control G to group them together. I think it's going to look better with that thinner T. The way I did this one, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to make a copy of those. I'm going to do it 2 different ways. I'm going to take under common shapes, I'm going to take this banner. Now, one thing with the banner, the envelope tool won't fill that in because it's a common shape. So you need to take your smart fill tool and fill that in and make a new shape. And now you got left click, right click, and you have a curve. Then take your item, go up to effects and envelope. No. Yeah. And go right here to create from form. And look at that. Now, if you need it right in there, you could just hit the shift key and select that and go EC, but not really necessary. Well, let's try this one a little bit differently. Let's take probably be best to work in the center of the page with this. And we're going to take an ellipse and hit P, Control D and make a duplicate. While holding down the shift key, bring that in. Whoop, I didn't make a duplicate. So hold down the shift key and bring it out. Then take a 2-point line and hit P, and let's rotate it 20 degrees. And then Control D and make a duplicate and mirror that. Now we have that space right there. It's not going to be very big. I could have gone more, but I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in. It really doesn't matter how big your object is to go in the form. The envelope, so I don't have that one. I don't have that all together. So I'm going to group that, Control G. I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. I don't think you have to. we got the envelope tool still open, create from form, and pretty cool. And you could still probably um, do things with it. You'd have to click on it, go to object, convert it to a curve. Now it'd be a little bit tricky to move the nodes now because of well, whenever you've got an envelope form. So what you can do to do that is left click, right click. The Smart Fill tool will make a new object out of that. And then, like I said, it's going to be a little difficult, but it could be done if you grab those two nodes. Kind of hard to grab the two nodes on an angle, and you could actually bring them up. See, it's a little bit harder. And you would probably want to bring all four of them up, so it wouldn't distort the E. And just make it, and you could have done this prior, made it just a little bit closer. Anyway, and then see, this is coming out pretty thick. Maybe I didn't use the right one, but if the T's too thick, you could always go back and change it. So I'm not going to say it's going to work with every word, but anything with a T in it, and especially in the middle, it doesn't really have to be in the middle. It could start, and you could have it elongated. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.